Hey guys, what's up? So today I have a relaxed camping video for you. And what I mean by that is this is basically what I would bring on a relaxed camp out. And what I would call a relaxed camp out would be if you want to go camping with your friends or anything along that lines. Not like a backpacking camp out that's hardcore or anything that has to be lightweight. This is definitely not a lightweight bag that I have right here in front of you. This is personally what I like to bring. This is my setup personally, so yeah, you guys probably have very different ideas, but this is what I like. Basically, the boots in the back, they are optional, of course. If it's summertime, you don't really want to bring boots. These are Herman's Survivors, is what they're called. These those laces are very nice. I personally believe you could definitely use these. They're not paracord, I know that, but you could definitely use these as survival cord if you needed to. You could string a lot of stuff up with that. It's not as strong as 505 cord or paracord, but it could definitely do the trick. And these are steel-toed boots, so if anything rabid, God forbid, anything rabid like a squirrel or a raccoon, you could definitely kick it away before it could bite you. That's basically in a survival situation, but this is not really a survival video. But yeah, boots are good for if it's the winter. I live in North Carolina, so it's really only winter for about 4 months here. But yeah, those are definitely good boots. I've actually outgrown them. But anyways, right here I have a sleeping bag and a sleeping pad. So this sleeping pad is a thermal rest sleeping pad. It's actually a really big sleeping pad for how sleeping pads go. It is, if you're going to go backpacking, which this is not a backpacking video, but if you would use a sleeping pad on backpacking, it would probably be 2 times less the size of that, and might be a different way of blowing it up. I don't really know much about backpacking pads, but this pad right here, you blow into it with your mouth and you secure it. As you can see, there's a little bit of air, but you basically tighten it up after you're done blowing it up, and you basically sleep on it for the night. That would not be a good sleeping pad to bring if you were going to go backpacking, because it's so big, and normally you keep the sleeping pads on the outside of your backpack. So this sleeping pad would also, the sleeping bag would also not be good for backpacking, because you normally use that. It would normally be a very, very light sleeping bag, because people normally backpack during the summer. But this sleeping bag is about a 30-degree sleeping bag. The string's broken, so I can't actually latch it up, but I use that one when I'm camping. I have a couple other ones in my attic, but I personally like that one because it is a mummy sleeping bag, which means it has, basically, you can put a hood over your head while you're sleeping if it's cold or anything like that. So over here in the right hand corner, that is my day pack. Excuse me, guys. So right here, this is the water bottle I use sometimes. This is a Brita water bottle, and this one and other ones like it from that Brita produces, they produce ones with Brita filters in them. Some of them, I took the Brita filter out because I don't really need it, and the filter goes bad after about 100 fills, and I probably exceeded that. But as you can see, I have my Spyderco. I figured out it's not a Spyderco from a lot of comments on that video, and thanks to all the people who watched that video, especially Cutlery Lover, because I wasn't sure if he was really going to watch that video. I'm actually really happy he did, and a couple other comments that were on there that I can't really name off the top of my head, but thanks guys. So yeah, if you guys want to know about this more, it is a sprint assisted knife, but if you guys want to know about it more, I'll link in the description of this video. So I would definitely bring a knife with you on the camp out, and I'd bring a Zippo. This is just a genuine Zippo. It is gold plated, or it's not gold plated, it is brass plated, I'm pretty sure. And I also have a video on that, which I will link in the description. But definitely bring, oh, and it's not filled, so make sure you fill it before you leave. And make sure you bring fuel with you, because Zippo lighters, one of the really big downsides of them is they lose fuel pretty quickly because it's not airtight in here. And as you can see, it comes out pretty easily, so the fuel can also escape pretty easily. So make sure you bring fuel and you fill it up before you leave. That's good on that. I would personally bring a drawstring bag with you. Those are some pretty good. I'm not sure if I already said this, but I call this my day pack, and I would bring basically a drawstring bag and a water bottle with me on a day hike. If you're going to go up a mountain or just go to a lake with your friends on Campout, that's the bag that I would bring. So, excuse me. Over here, I have my clothes. And clothes are pretty important on Campout, especially if it's raining. Basically, if it's raining, the general rule is bring more than you would normally bring on a campout if you know it's going to rain. Always bring at least one extra article of clothing, from shirts, t-shirts, underwear, and socks. Mainly socks, 2 pairs, because those can get wet a little bit easier in my opinion. If you step in a mud puddle or rain just drips down your leg into your sock. Socks, they're pretty important, and if your feet get wet, then everything gets nasty, and you can cause sores in your in your feet, and blisters open up, and it's a really bad experience for camping. So yeah, bring a lot of socks. So this is my Boy Scout bathing suit. It's as you can tell, I got a little big of a waist, but in here, it's kind of like a bathing suit. It doesn't have this covering down here, but as you can tell, you can wear this as a bathing suit. The material is good for a bathing suit. It's not cotton. It is synthetic. I would recommend bringing a couple pairs of synthetic shorts with you, and maybe synthetic pants, but I have cotton sweatpants, which are good if it's the summertime and you know it's not going to rain. I have some synthetic shorts, Nike shorts, that I like to bring, and a pretty special item to me. This is called a baklava, I'm pretty sure. It's basically a ski mask, but it's pretty different. It doesn't have 2 slits for eyes and slit for mouth. It just basically has an opening, and this part right here goes over your nose, and it just covers your whole head, and only your eyes, and from your the tip of your nose to your forehead is really exposed, and it definitely keeps you warm. The only really downside I have with that is it starts to smell bad after a while when you're breathing into it, of course. But anyways, for shirts, I would definitely bring a couple synthetic shirts, because when you sweat, you don't want to be stinking up your shirt, and synthetic shirts obviously dry faster, and they're just better overall if it rains. Cotton shirts are really hard to get dry, and of course I have cotton shirts here, but this is just a scenario for it. I actually have a camp out in 2 weeks that I'm about to go on, and that's definitely going to be fun. I'm probably going to pack a little bit different than this, but mainly just the clothes. I'll bring my sleeping bag and my sleeping pad. I'm not going to bring those boots, just tennis shoes. And over here we have the socks and underwear. And underwear and socks are pretty important. And along with underwear and socks, you want to bring Gold Bond. I don't have Gold Bond with me right here because I don't know if I have any in my house. I would have to go buy some, which I'll probably bring on the camp out. But yeah, like I said before, bring about 4 pairs of socks. I normally have 3 pairs there, but 4 pairs of socks is a pretty good measure, just in case it rains or things get wet in your tent while you're sleeping. Oh yeah, I don't have my tent here because that's in the attic, and people are sleeping in my house because it is about 10 o'clock at night, and I don't really want to wake up my parents. Basically, that's it. Under all my clothes, I have my duffel bag, and it could probably fit my 5-year-old sister. That's probably not a good thing, But as I said before, this is not a backpacking camp out situation, so you basically carry this duffel bag over your shoulder with your carry-on on your back with all the stuff in it, and you lay it down, make your tent, put everything inside of it, and go enjoy your campfire roasting marshmallows at night. Thanks for watching, guys. Campers for Life signing out.